Ooh, it is a dark and stormy night. My corner of Michigan. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Well, I'm not talking and making noise anyway. Give me a second here and I'll open the door and try to give you a peek, but it is really coming down out there. Just one second. Let me flip this camera around, guys. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why I said flip the camera around. I meant open the door. You can tell it's 5 in the morning. So, being 5 in the morning, it's obviously quite dark. So you can't really exactly see it, but I hope you can get the full view. Get the good picture of it. It's really coming down. Let's see if you can capture it in the street lights, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, let me head back inside and we'll sit down and talk for a second. It's Heather the Crochet. Oh, I think that cut me off. Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to day 14 of Vlogtober, officially Saturday, still my Friday night. How was your Friday the 13th? I hope it was good for you guys. For me personally, it's not it's not a bad luck day. It's not anything to be scared of. It's not a day that I hide at home. Well, it is a day that I hide at home, but not for bad reasons, because I like to have a Friday the 13th marathon. Preferably me and my boys, just us. You know, homebodies and stuff. But I did have the day off from work and then volunteered to go in and help my work bestie, Seth, because he needed me. And it's nice to be needed. And he ended up really needing me. So when I said I was going to stay a few hours, I ended up staying like 6 hours. So like almost a full shift as it was anyway. At least half a shift, you know, a little over half a shift. Because my shifts end up being around the 10-hour mark usually. But yeah, it was otherwise just a relaxing day. When I got home, the boys were actually fairly quieted down. Before I went into work, I had kind of like a to-do checklist for myself today, and I got quite a bit of that checklisted off. There was only like a couple things I didn't get completed, and I am going to complete those honestly probably tomorrow, because hopefully before work, but maybe after, because I'm really tired. As I said in the intro, it's about 5 in the morning, because I have been crocheting my little heart out tonight and watching movies. Like I started with, so for those familiar with the Friday the 13th franchise, there hasn't been like a newly released Friday the 13th in quite some time. I think I was married when the last actual like out in cinemas, out in theaters, Friday the 13th was released, and that was like the remake one, with the one with Sam from Supernatural. So it's been a while, because I got divorced in like 2013. So it's been a while. But this like, I don't want to call them amateur, because like if I decided to make a movie, I would be an amateur. I'm sure they're not amateurs, but they're not like Fox Studios or anything like that. You know, they're not monetized. They make their movies through donations, and they put their movies on YouTube. And I cannot remember who they are, but if you look up their movies, they have made now 3 Friday the 13th, and they have actually made a Nightmare on Elm Street also variant. The Nightmare on Elm Street one is called like Dylan's Last Nightmare, and that one's in my opinion. But the Friday the 13th ones, I think, are quite good. So the newest one, which was called Never Hike Alone 2. So there's Never Hike Alone, and then Never Hike Alone in the Snow or in the Woods. One of the two. And then this one was Never Hike Alone 2, I believe. Well, it was 2. I just don't remember which variant it was. But that released on Friday the 13th. So Maverick and Otis and I watched that tonight when I got home from work. And after that, we just kind of like went down the YouTube hole and watched a bunch of different, like we watched Yarny videos and we watched true crime videos and we watched a little of everything while I was crocheting and stuff. And I was playing some Warcraft for a while and just, you know, a lot of randomness. So it is what it is for an evening. Did I get as much like sorting and cleaning done as I wanted? No. But did I get a little more crocheting done? Yes. So, I mean, it was a win. Let me show you. I brought it in so I can show you what I was working on. So the squares I told you about, I had finally got them done. And what I decided to join them with, which may be an odd choice to you guys, was this variegated Caron Jumbo. I think this is what, chocolate pudding or chocolate variegated. Well, chocolate varg, but I think it's supposed to be for like chocolate. Wait a minute. I had assumed the first name was in English, but it has like the 3 different languages. There's chocolate varg, chocolate verse, and chocolate multicolor. I assumed chocolate varg was English and that stood for chocolate variegated, but chocolate multicolor is definitely in English. Anyway, it's this one. And like, honestly, I don't even know. I would love to say that I bought these on clearance, but so my local my local Myers, which if you haven't seen any of my videos, especially like if you're new, and if you're new, hello, welcome. Hopefully you like us and stay and would like to hit the subscribe button down below. If you haven't yet, what's stopping you? You definitely should. But my local Myers, which is a variation of like a Walmart, it's a little bit more pricey, a little bit more pricier items, bougier items, that kind of thing. But it's essentially like they have some groceries, they have yarn, they have magazines, they have pharmacies, they have beauty items. It's an all around, you know, it's like a Walmart supercenter. And they carry like where Walmart has some, like my Walmart, the main stuff they have besides their own yarn, which is Mainstays. They have like some Lion Brand, they have Red Heart. Meyer has some Lion Brand and Bernat. Like Bernat Super Value and that kind of thing instead of Red Heart Value yarn. And one of the other yarns that they have quite a bit of is Caron Jumbo and Caron Jumbo and Caron 1-pounders. I can talk and I know my words. Recently, and I need to go back in there and see what, like, if anything's left and that kind of thing, but recently they put quite a few of their Caron 1-pounders on clearance. I thought they were clearancing them all out at first, and then I realized they didn't have all of the colors on clearance. But they have quite a few. So I wonder if I don't know if they're just downsizing or if they're bringing new colors in. Or if they're just changing the label and keeping the same colors. They've done that before too. I don't know what they're doing. But I would like to say that I bought a bunch of this color on clearance. But I'm pretty sure I mean, there might have been a sale because Meijer's does do sales. Unlike Walmart, like occasionally Walmart will do like a rollback on something or they just put stuff on clearance, but otherwise no. Meijer does do sales, but I'm pretty sure I just flat out paid full price if it wasn't on sale because I really like this. You know, I like my browns and anything that looks like vintage looking and like, you know that. And if this paired with like a really nice orange, yeah, orange or gold or avocado or all three of those with this, it would just be beautiful, right? Beautiful. It's already getting floppy. I didn't expect that. Not yet anyway. So anyway, they have this beautiful color and I was very happy. This is not one of the ones on clearance. I guess I was trying to get to that point too. This is not on clearance, at least at mine. At my Meijer. What they're doing with it elsewhere, I don't know. But my Meijer does not have this on clearance. They are continuing to carry it. So good news for Heather, it's still there. But I do have, that being said, several more skeins of this. So I decided to use one. Since all of my colors are like fall colors and vintagey colors, and I thought my squares had a bit of a vintage look to them, and I really like joining now and then anyway when the yarn calls for it. I feel like joining with a speckle or a variegated yarn looks really interesting. And I've done it once or twice before, and I think it looks really cool. And I think it does again this time. Like, my first row, I almost took it out, and I was like, no, it doesn't look good. But then it grew on me. And now I really, really, really like it. So what do you guys think? Is it a winner? Do you like it? I really like it. And of course, I used a variant of my continuous join. Of course I did. You know I'm bonkers for this join. It will be linked down below, my original video that I did for it. That one is using double crochets. This is using single crochets because the squares are so small, right? That I didn't want like this to be some big seam in here. I'm going to put maybe a thicker border on it, depending on how big, because I mean, it's going to be 6 by 8. So here's the 6 going this way. So, and it's 4 down already. So it's about halfway done. So it's going to be, you know, a nice lap blanket size, baby blanket size, that type of size. But, yeah, I may put a border on it, or like a thick border, I mean, on it. We'll see. We'll see what inspires me as we go. I made this huge granny square blanket out of scraps that I ended up loving. A lot of the scraps were like scraps from my grandma's yarn that I had gotten from her and stuff. And I still have it. It's on my bed downstairs, actually. And I used another Karen jumbo in the color Dalmatian, which is like black and gray. It's like the black and gray version of this, where instead of browns and whites, it's black and grays. And that's the other big granny square project that I used that to like a variegated yarn to join with, and I think it looks so pretty. I really, really do like it. So yeah, sometimes I just think it looks really good, you know. I wasn't so sure it would with this variegated yarn thrown in here, but I think it looks, I like it. I'm a big fan of it. Maybe it's not everybody's thing. I don't know. If you guys don't like it, that's okay. But yeah, let me know what you think. And then like I said, I just use single crochets, but continuous join. So it's pretty darn flat. It just looks like it's been whip stitched together because there's this one thin little ridge, and the back of it is completely flat. Completely. And I love that. I unless I have a very good reason, or I could be very convinced, I will never, ever do a, like sew anything together or do any other kind of join ever. So if you have never done the continuous join and you are interested in it, I highly, highly suggest it. Very much encourage that idea. So anyway, so that's what I've been working on. I just want to show it off again. I'm really digging it. I'm really digging it. And these are all just the scraps that I wanted to get used up from that Whip Weekend video blanket that I had done. So I kind of wish I had enough to make it bigger, but it is what it is. I just wanted to use the scraps up, so there we are. And it's, like I said, it's about halfway joined, and then we have the border to think about, and then finito, it's done. What else we got for you today, guys? The stitch markers. I have the, yesterday we did what? Yesterday we did the Halloween themed stitch markers from Ellie Leva, which again, I will mention, she's linked down below. She always will be for Vlogtober. And today we have the horror movie stitch markers. So we're on day number 3. And look, this is another one that's wrapped in a napkin, and it's the skulls. Isn't that cute? So let's open these up. Let me find the stitch marker holder too, so I can get it put on there. Here's the stitch marker holder that it comes with. I had buried it under my blanket. I can still hear the rain coming down really good. So I'm very excited to get upstairs and go to bed because I love sleeping in the rain. That excitement wasn't just for the rain. Look at Michael. We got a Michael Myers in the house. Isn't he adorable? He's so cute. He's got his little... He's going right on here with his buddy Freddy. Oh my gosh. Now they just need a Jason. And they'll be the best of friends. I love him. Thank you, Ellie. I feel like my voice is going. I still think I have somewhat of a, I don't know, a cold or something, or allergies or something. Otis wants me to hurry up. I just heard the door out there. He's messing with it. All right, so I guess I will hurry up. What else do I have? I have the gifts that Bella sent me. Bella from Bella's Crochet Gifts and Samantha from Amethyst Craftworks. Both of my lovely ladies are linked down below also, all Vlogtober. They decided to send me 13 days of Halloween to open. So I'm staggering them, which makes them like today's day 4 for Bella. So it'll be staggered. Like, I know it's not day 4 of October. Do you know what I mean? So, but that way it spreads the gifts out. Do you know? I know what I'm saying. I hope you know what I'm saying. But here is day 4 from Bella. So let's open it up so that I can get out to my very impatient puppy. I think he's waiting to go outside so that we can go to bed. But he's not going to be happy because, like, Maverick, no problem. I'm going to take him outside and he's going to go outside without any problems in the rain. He's not going to care. Otis is going to look outside, look at the rain, and be like, no, Mom, no. So I don't even know why he's getting impatient. He's getting impatient just to tell me no is what he's doing. Oh, I ripped the bag. I mean, not that I keep them anyway, but I still hate... It's like wrapping paper. I hate ripping it, even though I don't keep it anyway. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, and it's soft. This is Hobby Lobby is the word I'm looking for. Hobby Lobby Soft and Sleek Low Pill Fiber in the colorway. I know I'm not holding it up at all, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just looking for the name real quick. Windswept Wishes. And look how blown out it is. Look how pretty it is. Look at those beautiful colors. Although I'm surprised you parted with this, Bella, with all the blues in it. That's beautiful. But that is a beautiful, like the white mixed with the lighter blue and the gold, and then the clay terracotta color. That looks very 70s looking to me. So it's still very me, and I still very love it. I'm just also surprised that Bella parted with it. But I love that. That would be so pretty as like a cowl. Like a couple years ago, I was very into making granny chevron cowls, like big ones, so you could pull them up. That would be beautiful as a cowl. What do you guys think? It's so pretty. Thank you so much, Bella. I love it. It's so squishy. Squishy, squishy. I'm going to set it right here for now so that I can get a drink of water. So that I can say goodbye to you guys. Because, yeah, my doggo is getting very anxious out there. So I am going to bid you good night. And I hope that your weekend, I just thought about it being the weekend too. I hope that your weekend is starting out really, really great. And yeah, I'll check back in with you, of course, because I will see you bright and early Sunday. And yeah, you guys have a really great weekend, okay? I love you so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.